Happy Tuesday!
Making time to rest?
It's time to continue our Fire Emblem run. We're going to do one more chapter, and then we're going to hit some paralogues.
We're here. Brodia Castle. I don't see any Illusian soldiers.
Oh, we're going to meet a couple of my favorite characters here.
The attack hasn't begun.
Wait, there's someone in front of the gate. He doesn't look like a guard.
Is it an enemy soldier? No, that's Diamant. He must have come out to greet us.
Oh, Diamant, we stan. Look at this lovely man.
I've been waiting for you, Divine One. I greet you as the Crown Prince of Brodia. I'm Diamant.
I think Diamant has one of the best designs in this game. Looks very nice.
Meet the legend in person.
It's a pleasure, Prince Diamant.
Definitely fits the Lord archetype very well.
Queen Ev's letter explained your situation. Thanks for coming all this way. It's good to see you.
Likewise. I'm sorry it took a war for us to meet again after all this time.
Oh, and Alchrist. Thanks for escorting our guests from the border. I know that's a rugged road.
It was nothing, really. I bear ill news, however. Illusian forces attacked us at the Grand Crossing.
Is that right?
A battalion led by Princess Hortensia. We fought her off, but she said something troubling. The Crown Princess intends to assault Brodia Castle. If they're after our emblem,
Diamant, upon
we may
hearing
be
of
on
Alir
course for a
coming, he stood
dangerous
2 hours staring at a gate. True, he's very photogenic.
Thanks for the warning.
He is nothing if not dramatic and
Father would want to
photogenic.
hear about this.
Why do you all look so tense?
Father, you were supposed to be waiting inside.
Yes, I know, and I was. But then I had this feeling my boy Alchrist might be home. Seems my fatherly intuition was right, as usual. Welcome back, son.
Thank you, Father.
We love a loving father.
Finding excuses to leave the castle.
Hmm.
It's not safe out here.
Is chat not showing up?
Please, Diamant,
Why
not
not?
another lecture. Where's the harm in welcoming my dear boy back from his journey? Anyway, we'd best not argue in front of our guests.
Oh, it's all right.
Please, pardon my rudeness. Divine One.
Ah, there it is. Okay, chat is working. Cool.
I am Morian, King of Brodia.
Good to meet you.
I switched it on to the overlay today, so I thought it might be having some problems.
The Divine Dragon. Indeed, such a special occasion calls for a welcoming duel.
There's no time for that. We have an important matter to discuss. As Alchrist was escorting our guests from the border, Illusian soldiers attacked them.
Huh. Illusions.
It appears that the Crown Princess is planning an assault on Brodia Castle.
Already making their move, huh? Soldiers, go now! Shore up our defenses!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well done getting that information, Alchrist.
Please. I don't deserve such kind words.
Humble as ever, son.
Man, all the Brodians are so cool.
Excuse me.
Except for
But I need
one
the
that
Kingdom's
we're gonna
aid.
meet in a second.
You want our emblem ring, right?
King Morian of the Bro Kingdom.
I knew
True.
you'd ask. That's why
How are you
I
doing
brought
today,
it.
Alistair?
Here, the ring of the young lion. Hey, Diamant, think fast.
Father, we're supposed to take...
Morian kind of is the epitome of a bro.
Ah, you're no fun.
Alfred.
Yes?
King Morian
Like, if you looked up
seems so
bro in the dictionary,
This
it wouldn't have
man
Morian's
was
face
always
because they don't put
being
pictures
Illusion?
in the dictionary.
I
But
thought
if they
he'd
did,
be
it would
more
be appropriate.
intimidating.
you're seeing Morian friend and family man. He's known to be a big-hearted guy. But in battle, the demon comes out. He's not someone you want as your enemy.
Yes, but Morian has unfortunately picked the most dangerous profession, being a parent in a Fire Emblem game.
Divine One, I've got the ring for you.
Thank you.
What will you do with it?
I'm going to summon an emblem.
Oh man, Radiant Dawn's a great game.
Rise up. Emblem of fire.
I've been watching someone stream that recently too. It's fun watching someone play it for the first time. 'Cause that game's so dramatic. Look, it's Roy! He's our boy.
I'm Roy. If you're summoning me, that can only mean war has begun.
There was a person in there?
How about that? All along, this emblem dwelt in our family's ring. And now you have released him. It seems divine is no exaggeration, huh?
Queen Eve and Queen Sephora just chilling as the moms. That's true. You're right, it's only,
An illusion
you got a decent chance of surviving in this game. I think it's about 50-50,
What?
She's here.
if you're a parent.
Divine One, may I call
Also,
on
hi
the
Super
Lord to
Frubbles, hope
defend
you're
the
doing well
castle?
today.
Of course.
I, Princess Ivy, speak for the Illusian throne. I will now take your lives, your souls, and the rings.
She comes off as so edgy in this scene, and then you find out she's just a funny little cringe lady. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Super Frubbles.
I underestimated how far you could get into Brodian territory, Princess Ivy.
My soldiers are on the way. Now I will give you a chance to surrender before they arrive.
Oh,
Why does everybody dunk on Ivy's headpiece? I kind of like her headpiece, but I feel like
what? Why?
people
If
dunk on
something
it a
happened
lot.
to you, our country would be devastated. Please, leave this to us.
Right. Why should the king get a say in the matter? I'll do as you ask. But, Diamant, Alchrist, don't you dare get killed.
We won't.
Well, we'll try not to.
You must be the Divine Dragon.
That's right.
You really are as stunning as my sister said. I'm pleased to meet you.
I feel like her hair is too flat without it. Yeah, I saw a mod that removes it,
The ring of the
and it just
Sun,
looked weird.
a gift
I'm like,
from
she
my
needs
father.
it.
With its power, I am sorry to say, I must kill you.
Also, hi Undead Necromancer and Solomon. Hope you guys are
I
doing
won't
well.
let that happen. It's you. who
And
will
I
fall,
agree, the
Princess
Four Hounds
Ivy.
could have used personal skills. That would have been cool.
In that case, my forces will prepare for battle.
As will ours.
I'll stop at nothing to get those rings back.
And you're right, it does make it kind of predictable which ones you get to recruit. I'm really saying mommy sorry to Lizard. True. Using Citrine. Lapis. Question is it time to perma bench Vander yet? Valine will also be getting benched, but who will be more useful in this chapter? Oh yeah, spoilers are fine. I've already played the game a couple times. You may notice all of my units have stat reductions. That is because Clan cooked a terrible meal in the last game. So we're suffering the effects. We're gonna bring Vander. I feel like I could use his defense a little bit more on this map. I know what you mean about Marnie. I really think this game could have benefited from a Sacred Stones-esque creature campaign where you could recruit some of the people that you can't recruit on this one. I will be doing the DLC content for this chapter. In fact, if you're interested in that, you've picked a good stream to tune into because I will be doing it today. After this map, we're going to get into Paralogues. Alright, so on this side, we've got some lances. This side, we've got mostly swords, so let's... Anna's only pretending to be a combat unit. She's actually a staff user. Oh, don't get me wrong, Jagan is going on the bench eventually. 100%. It's just a matter if he goes on the bench now or if he goes on the bench next chapter.
Finally,
Here he is!
Where were you taking me?
This guy made me so sad, because when I saw his design, I was like, oh, he looks like Eldigan from 4.
Prince Diamant?
And then I heard him talk.
What are Illusion soldiers doing here?
Hi, Tira.
Say, Amber, weren't you
Although, here's the thing about Amber. Amber is actually quite a good unit.
She got spooked and wouldn't listen to me. I kept
The man has great strength. Gotta patch up his speed a little bit. But he's good. He's got major contributions to make. If you use him, which we are not on this playthrough.
I was just wishing you were here.
Maybe Horsey sense this danger. Oh, that's so clever of you.
Ready to defend the castle together?
I was born ready.
Yeah, they should have started talking about the villain backstories earlier in the game. It would have worked better. I think some of those scenes were executed fine in a vacuum, but they just needed a little more build-up before then, I think. Also, before I start this map real quick, I just wanted to note that we have emotes now. Here they are. If you're interested in emotes, you can do a membership if you want, and then you'll get the emotes. So I just wanted to announce that before we start the map. And you can see him in chat there. I posted him. You also get a fun little sub badge if you do.
I live to serve.
I can fight. Let's go.
Budget tab.
I'm at 100%.
Alright, let's see. Let's look at some stats here. You do 21 on 11 speed. Trying to think if Vander's at -1 speed or -2. I'm glad you like the emotes. Thanks for saying that. Gonna get Louis in position here. He's gonna do some tanking for us.
Yeah.
Etienne, I'm gonna float in the center a bit here because there's gonna be a lot of flyers, and I'm going to need her to take care of them.
Here comes Amber.
Here comes Amber. What a guy. Yeah, I'm glad they brought back some recruiting enemy units, and even recruiting some green units too.
We will not
relent
We didn't have
until
that
the
in Three
castle's
Houses.
ours.
We barely had it in Fates. In Fates, I think there's a couple enemy recruits.
These enemies all come at once.
Our castle has a ballista. We can use.
And I think some of them are in, like, optional paralogs, even. I'm trying to remember if Birthright has any. It might not.
Tell me where.
Those are 27. Okay. Yeah, they do have green unit recruits in Fates. Sorry, I should have clarified. I meant there's not a ton of enemy recruitments in Fates. I can think of a couple in Revelations. I can think of one in Conquest Paralogues. But that might be all I can think of off the top of my head.
I won't let you do what you want.
Would I recommend getting Birthright? That's a good question. Did you like Fates? It's different than it's not as good as Conquest gameplay-wise. But really, I enjoy all the Fire Emblem games, so even though I don't enjoy it as much as Conquest, I still think if you're like a fan, it's still fun. But definitely it is weaker than Conquest, so if you're looking for like fun, challenging gameplay, Birthright's not going to give you that. But if you just like Fire Emblem and you want to play more Fire Emblem, yeah, you'll get that out of it. Really should have checked. I don't know why I thought Lapis was going to be able to get this kill, but she can't. Oh, she's not going to die either, so it's probably fine. 16, it's not going to get doubled. Yeah, she'll be fine. No Ryoma is definitely a way to make Birthright a little more challenging, but here's the real question. Does No Ryoma make Birthright more fun? Because I definitely think romping around with Ryoma makes some of those late game route maps a lot more palatable. And I would agree with Undead Necromancer that Birthright has the better narrative, although I still wouldn't say it's, like, amazing. It's just better.
Gods, please protect us.
A kill to Alir here. Make sure that's okay, actually, because that would put in range of 18 on 14 speed. Yeah, she could take a hit.
You don't disappoint.
Yeah, Birthright's story is, like, fine. It's nothing special, but it does not offend me. Doing math in Fire Emblem? Oh, Eddie is gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're just gonna leave Etier alone. Oh my god, Etier.
All those work.
Alright. We're going back in time, baby.
If these enemies all come at once, our defenses won't hold.
We did immediately promote Lapis. I'm gonna change her into a Wolf Knight as soon as I get a seal for her. But I wanted to early promote her. Because I haven't used her before, and I feel like she could use the extra stat boost. Feels like she just needs a little help.
Forgive me. I live to fight again.
Am I a dum-dum? Are you in? Oh my god. We're off to a great start tonight. Some high-quality Fire Emblem play.
I won't let you do what you want.
I also noticed that I've been skipping animations, so I think I'm just going to turn them off. Set game speed too fast as well. I love Etier. I don't think she's particularly good, but I think she's kind of funny. Some of her supports are good. And she can do her primary job, which is just killing flyers. Like, that's... As long as she does that competently, what else do you really need from your early game archer? Alright, let's see. Alright, Diamant's not getting doubled. Sigurd's not getting... Louis is not getting damaged. God bless him. Diamant will probably get hit twice. He'll get hit by this guy. Or 8, and he'll get hit by one of these. Either way, he should be fine. So I actually think there is an argument for Etier over Alchrist if you want them to go warrior. Because I don't think they're that different in warrior. They both struggle to double. Alchrist is a little beefier, but it's like, he's still not that beefy. And Etier does considerably more damage. So I think there's a debate to be had if you are going the warrior route. If you're going the covert, or the lord route on Alchrist, then I'm not sure. I need to play with that a bit more and evaluate it. People have said that you can make Luna really reliable, which I believe, but I wonder, like, how long it takes. Like, how early in the game can you make it really reliable? I think the real competition for Etier is like all of the pre-promotes that we're gonna get in a few chapters. Because it's like I could use Etier, or I could just like reclass Pinette to warrior.
I'm okay.
And Pinette will basically do all of the stuff that I want Etier to do. Yes, Alcrest does have a better ability that actually makes up for some of the strength gap. For most of the game, Etier will have a strength lead on Alcrest ranging from like 3 to 6. But since Alcrest almost always triggers his passive, that gap actually feels more like 0 to 3. Which isn't meaningless, but it's not that big either. I don't think it makes up for the speed deficit. Hi Funhow, hope you're doing well.
Not a worry.
Not the Lance Reaver killing the Axe unit. You go, Diamant. I'll leave him here so we can get a backup attack. Or a chain attack, if you prefer. Question is, do I have Louis take out this guy, or do I let these guys take care of it? We just have Louis do it. We're not in, like, a rush. I gave Alcrest Tiki's skill. Yeah, I mean, if you give Star Sphere to anyone, it makes them pretty good. Except for maybe Vander, because it doesn't solve the fundamental problem that Vander has, but the problem he has as a long-term unit, that is. Okay, let's get some experience onto Alir, who, if my math is correct, should not have a problem surviving that Pegasus Knight. However, my math is often incorrect, so we'll see. Well, Pickett has the big cap for Tamara's ability keys off decks, right? Although, if I remember correctly, I don't think she hits that cap. Hi, Thomas. This is fixed. Or not fixed. This is random. Sorry. Me when I spread misinformation. Yeah, we're on random growths. If I remember correctly, and don't quote me on this, maybe look it up if you want to be sure. I'm pretty sure that Star Sphere just adds a flat 15 to everything. I think this should be fine. You can actually end this map really fast. I'm not doing it. But if you want to get through this map very quickly, you can pull Ivy on, like, turn 2. And then you're in business. Has anyone gotten blessed or screwed so far? You know, I have to like compare some of these units to the average. I'm not totally sure. I don't think anyone has been insanely blessed or screwed. Chloe has been our big investment unit, and she's had some good level ups and some bad level ups, so I imagine she's roughly average, but I'd have to go compare her to the averages to say for sure. The Leaf AI is, well, he tries his best. Poor Leaf. He's trying his best, okay? Yeah, I'll have to make a little... Oh, Lear might be in trouble. Yeah, Lear might die. Or maybe not, it might be okay. Because it's going to be 9 twice from that guy, so that's 18. Leaving her at 11. I think Alir dies if she doesn't dodge something. Can we fix that? Can we do anything about that? We could sacrifice Vander, probably. I am done with him after this chapter anyway. I might do that. Let me just do the math again and confirm that Alir actually dies if I don't. So it's 9 defense. They will double, so that's going to be 18 from him. Leave her at 11. And 14 from this guy. His hit is 123 to 25 avoids. Yeah, and she's probably not going to dodge anything. Alright, we might be saying goodbye to Vander. You may be taking one for the team here. Yeah, Boucheron's strength thing might be the saddest growth in this game. Imagine putting 20% strength on the early game Axe Fighter. Wait. Ah! We've lucked out by the way the AI works on this map. I forgot they just want to get over here. They don't want to attack. We're very fortunate. I've heard that Citrine is bad because slow. Citrine is slow. She doesn't double. Crap. She does have super high strength. Or magic. So that's what you, like, get out of using her. Gotta take out Zelkov here. Ugh, it still doesn't quite get there, huh? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with this. Yeah, so if you want Citrine to be really strong, you throw Dire Thunder on her and she doubles. But then you have to rig a Bond Ring, which is kind of annoying.
My name...
My turn?
Otherwise, Citrine can still be useful, but she's definitely not, like, the best. You can certainly find, This is fine. This is fine. See, it's fine. Alright, don't miss, please. Bro! He's dodging all of the remotely shaky hit chances. They weren't even that low. I'm deeply upset. And I'm going to file a complaint. Those 2 misses really complicate things. 20% crit chance and he doubles. I hate that. Alright. We're gonna have to hope that we don't get crit here, because that would be annoying. We're hoping for a few things, but we need to, because that double miss really messed us up. But I think Citrine is still useful even if you don't use even if you don't do Dire Thunder stuff. I still think Citrine is useful. But she's useful in more of like a chip damage role, which is, you know, how much you need that depends on your team. But no, regardless of which build you do, she's always kind of going to be like, worse than Ivy and Pandreo, but she's fine as a third magic user. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, let's try this a little differently.
Let me at him.
I assume you die if I do that, right? But you can take him down on a Houses Unite, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna miss. That's what we're gonna do to start with.
Can't show weakness.
My name is Kagetsu. I am defeated. I must retreat.
Yeah, Byleth is the only one with, like, an actual rally. Fortunately, their rally is quite good. Mecha brought this up, but has anyone tried to max out the number of skill effects that can be displayed? I imagine you could get a pretty huge amount. Woohoo! Alright, we may have, the RNG may have been displeased with us last time, but we have been blessed this time. They were like, sorry we were rude to you last turn, we're gonna give you a break this time. It's just a matter of how we take out the last two. Or if we can take out everyone this turn. Let's see, do 25 versus 9 defense. So probably one of these two lives this turn. Probably the Pegasus Knight. Oh, I don't know. Where can you go? You can hit Vander, but you won't double him. It's actually probably better to kill the Pegasus Knight. I also really like Zelkov as a character. I think he's a neat guy.
I can keep going.
I'm gonna have to give Lapis a real weapon. That would have been a smart thing to do during battle preps.
Still good.
Alir can't quite reach. Alir has our Armor Slayer. We can Great Sacrifice now. Could potentially wait a turn, but we can do it. Zelkov talks like that because of his many symptoms and issues. Very good. Zelkov's a good egg. He's trying his best. He is trying his best and he is thriving. We stand.
Such tenacity. With this ring, nothing...
Whatever you say.
Alright. Very good.
I won't lose.
I won't give up.
Oh, she's a Shine. She can actually probably just murk this dude. Sometimes I forget that Micaiah allows you to do more than just heal for free experience. Alright, so she survives even if this sword guy hits her, because he does 16 twice, is 11 twice, so she would survive. I love everybody's support conversations with Kagetsu. Kagetsu is a treat. A treat and also a snack. He deserves a quiz. What class do I like for Anna? I think probably the best class for Anna is Mage Knight. However, we will not be making her a Mage Knight in this playthrough. We will be making her a warrior with a radiant bow. But I think probably she should be a Mage Knight.
I can still fight.
I should probably check her range. Is there a reason I can't select you? Oh, it's because I'm in movement. Ah! There we go. I'm sitting here like, what am I, an idiot? And the answer is, yeah, kind of, a little bit. Oh good, the mages start moving too. That's very convenient. Because I wanted to make sure I kill those mages. Ooh, she doesn't quite get into range. Does the ballista contribute? Wow, this thing doesn't go very far. Oh, did I hit attack instead of fire? Yeah. I was gonna say, it really seems like it should go further. We may need to adjust slightly, because Ivy is going to get to attack. So she can attack with 25 power on 13 speed, or 22 magic on 15 speed. I'm not sure any of these Pegasus Knights actually attack. They might just go for the objective. But yeah, I should have planned a little better for Ivy moving. Either way, I want the skill book. We may be time rewinding a little bit. Definitely within the realm of possibility. What's Daemon's resistance? High enough to survive? Probably. So I don't think the money farming on Anna is actually that important. Like, I know that's the big thing that everybody likes about Anna, but I think if you don't do the if you don't go crazy with the donations, I don't think money is actually as tight as people make it out to be in this game. If you do go crazy with the donations, then it's very tight.
That ring should be.
If I say no, will you come nearer? Please take me to dinner first, please. Okay, these Pegasus Knights do attack now. Oh, but those ones don't. What are the rules? Why do some of them attack? Alright, let's see if our other units can make some contributions here. Usually Chloe is my boss killer, but I think we should be okay. We can get our chain attack in position here. I assume you can't eat a counterattack. Oh, you can! I'm surprised Anna can eat a counterattack. I have made Anna a high priest purely to make the child punch things. That's a good choice. I totally understand getting into the donation trap, because I totally did on my first playthrough. Plus, I wanted the clothes. Who are the best royals, in my opinion? Let me think about that. Also, hi, Sarah. Best royals. Ivy's real good. I think Ivy's probably the best one. And then Hortensia is also quite good. Diamant, I think, is actually a little overrated in the community, even though I quite like him. But I don't think he, like, excels at much, unit-wise. He's just, like, he's okay at a lot of things. So I would say my top royal is probably Ivy. As characters, I like most of them. Allchrist might be my favorite one as a character. I think he's funny. And you should reclass ASAP in this game. There's no real advantage to not doing it. The only hypothetical advantage to reclassing later, and I don't think this is like a real advantage, is if you reclass at 10, some of your units will probably be at like 10-22 at the end game, and they won't have their class ability, which is kind of funny. But I don't think that's a reason to promote late.
Is this really happening?
Did she miss? Hold up. Hold up. Did you miss, or did you need to hit twice to kill and I'm a dum-dum? Oh, she has Vantage. She has Vantage. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, we're gonna kill it. We're just gonna give the kill to Lapis.
Yes, here.
Leaf moment. True. Leaf is actually top tier. Don't listen to the tier list. Actually, here's my take on Emblem Ring tier lists. I think they're a weird thing to tier. Because we'll give a kill to Diamant and 100% get it, so. Well, actually, can she guarantee it with Iron Blade? Yeah, we're gonna give Lapis a chance to get it. Bruh! Come on, I just want to give the kill to Lapis. Whatever, we're gonna give it to Diamant, I guess.
No. The ring.
Alright, that was a clown fiesta of a map. What we got there. We did it. Oh yeah, so tiers that I think are weird. Why I think ring tier lists are weird. So the reason tier lists for units kind of make sense is because, like, you have to invest in units, right? Like, which units I'm going to use is actually a question I ask myself when I start a Fire Emblem game. Rings are not. Like,
We recovered the ring.
you don't invest into the leaf ring, so like I feel like you should just talk about the way that rings are useful rather than tier them relative to each other, because they aren't really in competition with each other like units are. Like, it's much more useful for me to know how to use Lin and Leaf versus... What is that weird whooshing trumpet sound that is in the BGM sound noise whenever you speak? I don't know. Is there a trumpet noise in my house right now?
Thank you, Leaf.
Maybe the fan? Here, let me...
How could I have failed?
But only when I speak. Interesting, because I'm not on, like...
Surrender.
Oh, I guess it is the gate. Probably the gate is closing when I'm not speaking. I'm guessing it's my fan. I will try to make that a little quieter for the next one.
He's gone.
Your Highness, urgent news from the border.
What is it?
An Illusion battalion stands at the ready. King Hyacinth is acting as general. He's leading their army himself.
What?
Yes. And he is demanding to see King Morian.
I must face him. Anything less would bring dishonor to Brody.
Alir, Corrin, or Byleth. I think it kind of depends
Go back inside.
Ha! I can fight my way out of whatever.
what else you have going on.
Urge you to reconsider.
Because I think there are other units that...
Father, and who's the son?
Actually, it's funny, they both kind of work well on Mystics. I was gonna say, because the thing is with,
This has been happening a lot lately.
Alir, Corrin, like 90% of the time I'm using the fire one anyway, so like it's cool that it gives you a choice of all the options. But most of the time I'm using fire, so it's not that much worse on a Mystic.
Or me.
Diamant.
Byleth also performs well on a Mystic,
I would lead Brodia after
because
you
it
died.
increases their range, and that's nice.
A boy.
But it does, you know, obviously it's a less useful rally.
To think of that empty throne. The Fell Dragon has returned.
Or you might not have a Mystic at all. If you're trying to make someone a dodge tank for it is good on them. So I think if you have someone else that can use one of the emblems well, then I just put the other one on Alir. All things being equal,
What? You don't believe me?
I think I would do Byleth, all things being equal.
With a steady hand. Though I'm offended you expect that day to come so soon. You think I'm gonna lose, huh? You think I'm weak? That I need your protection? Oh, the hubris of youth.
That's not what I meant.
King Hyacinth awaits me on the field of war, his army at the ready. If Brodia hides, then what? After years locked in battle with Illusia.
Also, the Engage Plus tech is pretty cool, but it really only matters for the last couple maps of the game.
Bravely for Brodia. I do not.
Why would you not have a Mystic unit endgame? I don't know, you just don't have to have one. Like, if you're using Pandreo and Ivy,
What do you think about this, Allchrist?
you know.
Me?
If I die and Diamant
Well, you don't have to skip any of them, you just have to not make them a Sage. They could be Mage Knights.
Father, don't say that.
I will not let that pass. I will protect Diamant to the bitter end.
Allchrist.
That's my boy! Diamant, you could learn a thing or two from your brother. Fear has no place in my kingdom. If we
These
step
poor
up
kids
to
trying
fear,
to reason with
we
Morion.
step
It
out
can't be
to
done, man.
Brodia. Now then,
He is the king of bros, and his mind will not be changed.
From this path. All I can do is walk it with you. Come on, everyone. Let's show Illusia why we're called the Kingdom of Might.
Haha, that's it. This won't be the last time I see the castle. And when I'm back, a tournament with our strong.
However, this playthrough we will certainly have a mystic because
Me?
Citrine is going to be a mage for us.
Transform into a mighty dragon. Whoosh! Roar!
Oh, okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. You're right. I could turn into a dragon.
Haha, I'm looking forward to that.
I'd like to spar with you too, Divine One, after Father gets his chance. But that's for later.
I love Alir disassociating in the background of this cutscene. I love Alir just being like the only normal person in all of these cutscenes. Everybody's being a bizarre weirdo and they're just standing there.
Can I? I have no idea if I can.
Do I like Three Houses or Engage more? That's a hard question. I have them in the... I made my little... I updated my tier list of Fire Emblem games the other day. And I have them both in the same tier. But which one do I like better? It's kind of tough because I think Three Houses has one of my favorite casts, a story that I enjoy much more than Engage's. But the gameplay in Engage is really fun. So I think Three Houses is a more memorable game for me. But when it comes down to like which one would I rather like play, probably Engage. I think my first playthrough of Three Houses was more fun than my first playthrough of Engage, but I think every subsequent playthrough of Engage is going to be more fun than Three Houses. Alright. 11 combat start skill effects displayed. Yikes. That sounds like it would be a mess on the screen. I kind of want to see someone do it, though.
Done a fine job protecting it all these years, haven't we? We won't start slacking off just because you're not around.
Excellent. And when we return, you'll be treated to a victory feast.
Looking forward to it. See you soon, Your Majesty.
Strong of body.
You like the feminine voice more than the masculine one.
Time to head out.
That's fair.
They're wrapping up their.
I don't know which one I prefer.
Yes. On to the border.
Oh god, we didn't even do out of combat yet. Let's have here a moment. She is real. She's 35. Well, that's the big problem with Three Houses, is that there's no escaping the monastery. Which, I actually really enjoy the monastery on the first playthrough. But on the second playthrough, I don't enjoy the monastery so much, but it still takes up a significant chunk of my time. We really not have 5 dogs yet? We don't. Tragic.
I thank you. I thank you. Do come again.
Alright, so now we can get Lapis in the class I actually want her in. Is it okay to spoil events of the next chapter? Yeah, I already finished the game. You can spoil whatever you want. I kind of miss party members that aren't royals or retainers. Yeah, there's a few too many in this game, I think. Alright, then who gets the promo? The only person that can get the promo gets the promo. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. I was trying to think if she can get a level in the arena. It would be kind of close. I was going to promote her. I think in the future, I would like it if they did for each royal, maybe just one retainer. And then other recruits could be more like Yunaka, where there's just people that you find. Theory and Lear didn't use the time crystal, so no one would find out she doesn't know how to transform. I like that theory. Here, I'm just gonna throw some extra experience on Lear here. Want them to catch up a little bit.
Let's have a good match.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene. I really thought I had you.
Somehow, I won.
Now Lapis will have even more dex and speed and also be a furry, true. And more importantly, though, we'll be able to use daggers. That's really the key here.
I'll be your opponent.
I'll be your partner.
We'll slap a forged dagger on her. We'll slap a Lucina ring. She'll be chain attacking and poisoning. It'll be good.
No holding back.
I am Vander, 32nd Steward of the Dragon. I must continue to improve.
Somehow, I won.
Oh, we need to do a meal. Hopefully we don't have a bad meal this time. Yeah, it would have been cool if Lear turned into a dragon at some point, though. It really seemed like they were teasing it with the Morion stuff and with Lumera turning into one at the beginning. I was really expecting it by the end of the game, but then they did, they had Lear do something else special at the end of the game. If you know, you know. What's the game plan? Who's carrying? Right now we're on a Snowball Chloe strategy.
Hey there.
But then we're, you know, eventually we're gonna get Kagetsu and then he'll carry. Yeah, let's make a deep dish pizza. We'll put a rare vegetable on it.
Might as well make this part of my training routine. I think it's going well. Oh, look how good it turned out.
May I ask? Yep.
Something to snack
Oh,
on.
way to go, Alfred. King shit. Throw some pineapple on it. I do assume that's the fruit that you're using if you throw a rare fruit on it. In the DLC video, it looks like they were teasing a Lear as a dragon. That would be cool. I hope you're right. I have to watch the DLC video again. Alright, we're gonna do the fishing minigame one time. Hey, thanks for the sub, Brett. Much appreciated.
Where were you thinking?
Oh, I'm a dummy. I pressed the button too early. I'm thinking about doing a Bond Ring only run. That could be fun. There are some good Bond Rings. I do think that would be pretty challenging. Look at me and my buddy. Look at us doing a little fishing. Little father-son bonding time.
Now.
Honestly, the Sami costume is the best thing they added in the DLC. It's amazing.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
Fun fact, the plot of Engage was designed to accommodate FEH devs' need for more fallen heroes. I haven't played Heroes in a very long time, but it's kind of cool that we're getting Veronica in this game. I like the design they went with. Come in, fish. I would also like costumes in battle. At first I thought maybe there was some, like, technical reason they couldn't do that. But modders have already made them work. I played Heroes a decent amount right when it came out, but I realized that I was only really interested in Fire Emblem Heroes for the PNGs. Like, I liked looking at the new artwork, and I was like, I don't really need to play the game to enjoy the PNGs. I have seen some of the Cypher art. I appreciate that Cypher exists because I do like looking at the art. Does anyone actually play Cypher? Like, is it a fun game, or is it just, or do people just like the art?
A stunning performance. I'm impressed.
The PNGs sure do help content creators with their videos. That's true. I have used Heroes art in my thumbnails before. Cypher is a fun game. I wonder if anyone's made like a way to play Cypher online. Here, you read my mind, Tessam. I'm actually a pretty big card game fan. I've played a lot of Magic the Gathering in my day. Yeah, I knew they stopped making it, but I never got to play it while they were making it. The next Fire Emblem game will give us a single parent death per chapter. Amazing. That's a lot of parents. How many chapters is it gonna be? I don't believe Cypher was ever officially translated. I also like the fishing game better than Three Houses, but mainly because I never really feel obligated to do it in this game. Whereas in Three Houses, I was like, I want the professor level. It's true, Ellawood did live, but look at the consequence. Never in any Fire Emblem games anymore. That's the price you pay for surviving as a parent. I'm gonna forge this steel bow a little bit. We're gonna give it to
I'll be here.
Etier. I think she needs a little more damage. And we are gonna give Lapis Volkvanger? I don't know. It's 64 chapters because the characters keep falling in love and becoming parents. Oh no. Oh, we can have Citrine take Ram's staves. Oh, I have a Seraph robe I need to use. How about a normal, healthy, platonic relationship with no weird quirks whatsoever from either party? Is that allowed in Fire Emblem? Can you do that?
What? So, about the armory. Here you go. Take care.
They didn't do retainers as often in old Fire Emblem. I mean, there definitely still were some, but not like... You didn't get 15 a game like you do now. The nice thing about Citrine is all she wants is thunder. So you can kind of load her up with all of the... She just needs one inventory slot. You could load the rest up with staves. If y'all keep reminding intelligent systems that there are parents that haven't been killed, they're going to start releasing some strange retcon DLC. But that would mean that we get new Ellawood content, so maybe it would be worth it.
I thank you. I thank you. Do come again.
We haven't had a good Christmas cav in a minute. We had Christmas ninjas in Fates. Alright, let us go unlock the British boy. We have to do this paralogue this time because I put him in the thumbnail. Well, no, Ellawood has to be the parent that dies.
These pills ought to clear up the problem. Let me know if the pain persists, okay? And you're looking chipper today. I told you that cold would be gone before you know it.
Father, isn't it time you took a break? Look, I made you some tea.
Thank you, Jean.
Saizo and Kaze, or as I call them, Mario and Luigi. Very good.
I'm old enough to manage a simple...
Ellawood's mom did get to live, but I feel like if you made a DLC about killing parents, it would be like...
What's going on out there?
I don't know. We could play as like the Black Fang and assassinate old Ellawood. There you go. That's a game. Oi, mister, can I come defeat the Fell Dragon?
What the devil are those beasts?
What the devil are those beasts? Oh, I love him.
Sean, go and hide. I'll take care of bringing people to the clinic. This way, everyone! If you're unhurt, then assist someone who is injured. Must pull together!
I know Father told me to hide, but how can I? I have to do my part too.
Kagura's pretty normal. She has a hobby. Do I recall how the old man's English voice actor sounded in Chapter 12 post-battle exploration? I do not, but I will try to remember to check it when we get to Chapter 12.
Get moving. There's shelter at the clinic.
Keep your wits about you, everyone. I'll patch you up once the crisis.
What do I think of Sage versus Mage Knight as Pandreo? I've only really tried him as a Sage, but
Are you all right?
I don't know. I'd have to try him as a Mage Knight.
You don't have to tell me twice, but there's still a few left who didn't make it out in time.
We'll do everything in our power to save as many of them as we can.
The Build an Army Trust Nobody game should just be its own franchise. I don't know if I could play that game as a franchise, though. How can you trust it? They tell you not to. It's like, if I can't trust the game, who can I trust? Alright, these guys are like level 7 and 8. This is probably a good time to level up some of our units that are a touch behind. So we don't need to bring Vander. Well, actually, do we have any units that we're actually using that are behind? Not really. Because Yunaka is going to get benched once we have a better unit, too. So maybe we just bring Citrine for some staff experience. Did I see that new SRPG Redemption Reapers? I sure have. Has some Path of Radiance developers on the team.
There are so many wounded we couldn't get to the clinic. Is it up to me to treat them all?
Octopath 2 is getting an... I was gonna say an inventory class. Is that just the merchant? Because we had that one in Octopath 1. I'm actually super psyched for Octopath 2.
So many who need my help. After all, Father, am I not your son? You taught me that a doctor does whatever is needed.
I know not everybody loved the first Octopath, but I really liked it.
Come and give me a hand.
Understood.
An invitation?
I'm at 100%.
You better be at 100%. I gave you a promo item. You have to be at 100%.
I don't know how much use you'll get out of this, but every little bit helps, right?
I made Jean a Swordmaster and now he has a crit rate of 72. Very good. Jean is a funny unit. Here's my Jean complaint.
All right.
Like, clearly the idea behind Jean is that you put him in the class that you want to level him on, and then the growths go up, right? But there's a problem.
Yeah.
If you recruit him when he becomes available, it's so long before you get a second seal. I just realized I don't have Celica on anybody. Hold up, we're gonna put Celica on somebody. Means I also didn't have Celica on anybody for the last map. Whoops. So yeah, Jean does funny things with the level 1 reclass into not healer, but to do the level 1 reclass into not healer, you have to like wait so long to get a to get a second seal for him. It annoys me.
Celica, yes. Roy,
ready.
Okay. Now we are actually using our resources.
There are so many wounded we couldn't.
Yeah, you can have Jean do the funny staff bot things, but it just feels like the point of Jean is that he can do whatever. But then you don't get the second seal.
Allow me. Here I go.
I'm just saying, I think Jean would be a lot more fun if you got that second seal in a timely manner.
there too.
Your orders, please.
I mean, it's not the end of the world to trade him, because you can just, like I could recruit him now, second seal him, and then slap Micaiah on him and level him up a ton in the Paralogues. But, although that does assume DLC, it's possible you don't have the Paralogues. Although you could save the Ana one if you wanted to. I have to actually check if this archer can one-shot her, because she is very prone to getting one-shot. But not in this chapter, because everything's under-leveled compared to her. Alright, go help out the peasants. Hit them with the Warp Ragnarok. Is Yggdra Union making a comeback? Yggdra Union will definitely be streamed again at some point. Possibly Friday night. It's a little tough doing the stream schedule, because it's like, there's a lot of games that I want to play. But most of the interest is in Fire Emblem, right? And which makes sense, it's a Fire Emblem channel. So I have to, you know, be a little cognizant of that when I make the stream schedule. But I will be playing more Yggdra Union.
I'll manage.
Yeah, that's why I always recruit Jade before I kill the dudes, because I'm like, once these dudes are gone, I do not trust Jade to make wise decisions. Maddening AI does not apply to green units. I don't know, Maddening AI makes some questionable decisions too. That Cavalier on the right doesn't move, is why I'm not worried about him. But yeah, I've definitely seen Maddening AI do some interesting maneuvers, to say the least. Here, I want to get some experience on Etier. Yeah, you do have plenty of time to get to Jade, so I would not stress about it too much. But I do like to talk to her immediately, because I do not trust the AI to make wise decisions.
All right.
I assume you do not have particularly high strength. No. Jade may as well be walking the tightrope on a volcano as far as my anxiety is concerned. You are valid, and I understand. Yeah, I actually, I think this game plays pretty well on all of its difficulties. You know, a lot of the Fire Emblem games are, like, in my opinion, a little too easy on the lower difficulties, but I think hard feels pretty good in this game. I think it's like a good balance. Hey, you use your warp staff however you want to use your warp staff. That's why it's your warp staff. Besides, yeah, you actually get quite a few warps in this game, so it's not like there's any shortage of warps, especially if you're not just skipping maps. Because then it's like, what do you even need the warp for? You just use it for whatever. Actually, you use it for Saphir is what you use the warp for. I definitely appreciated having the warp for Saphir. Or you could use Rescue for Saphir too. Doesn't have to be warp. Yeah, if you move at a decent pace, you get there before the Kagetsu dudes get there. I think Engage Maddening is a great entry point to the Maddening difficulty level because the time crystal is fairly forgiving. Like, you get to use it a lot. And most of the maps feel pretty fair. Like, there's not too much BS in this game, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some people would disagree with that, but I don't think there's that much BS in this game. Here, we'll get some free poison on him. Not that it matters. Yeah, if you enjoy grinding up your units, that's definitely something that is trickier in Maddening. You can still do it. I mean, you can look at, I have my Chloe at level 3 promoted already, but you need to definitely plan a bit more to make that happen, and you can't do it with everybody. If you have the DLC, you can definitely grind everyone, though, because you have, like, 4 extra maps where, you can, like, give someone Micaiah experience. How do I feel about Maddening's constant reinforcements? I don't think they're that bad, because usually, I think most of the time, the reinforcements only get out of control if you're taking a long time on the map, so it's like, you can kind of just speed up and then you don't have to stress about it too much. But yeah, I only think the reinforcements are really annoying in the late game. In the late game, they can frustrate me a little bit. Like on chapter 25, I think, they come in very early.
Thank you for checking in. There's not much I can do with it.
Hi, Megaspace Waffles. You have a good name. I like it. I totally get what you mean, Undead, and I would not worry about it. I didn't start playing on Maddening until, like, pretty late in my Fire Emblem career. For most of the time, I was just always playing on, usually whatever the normal difficulty was. Beautiful thing about Fire Emblem games is I think they're fun on pretty much every difficulty level. But if you want to try Maddening, I think Engage is a good game to try it on. More forgiving than a lot of other games.
Unbelievable! All the monsters are gone.
We're saved! And it's thanks to the...
I'm glad no one got hurt. I was a little worried there.
You can't know what this means to us. We decided to give you this to show...
Divine Paralogue reinforcements are a lot. I would say that is a... But that's like the exception. Most of the maps aren't like that. And I agree, a proper noun. I like all of the Fire Emblem games, even the ones that, you know, maybe aren't so great. In part just because the core gameplay is fun.
Come now, Jean. Give the nice people a proper thank you.
Oh, right. Thank you for saving our village.
We saved it together. You did well today, Jean.
Oh, I introduced myself to you, but I never asked your name, did I?
Just had a debate about why Tamara is actually really good. State your case.
The Divine Dragon? From the land of Lethos? Oh, please forgive my...
I do like Tamara, but I've been wondering what the setup is to get the most out of her.
What brings such a splendid personage to our humble village?
I've been on a journey to defeat the Fell Dragon and bring peace to the world.
The whole world? Wow. If it's all right with you, Divine One, can I come along and help?
Jean, what's gotten into you?
My dream has always been to become a doctor so I can save people. And that hasn't changed. But with monsters running...
Sean naming his son Jean is a real Chad move.
Look what just happened. At the Divine Dragon's side, I think I can learn to fight and to heal people at the same time.
Well, that's all very well for you. But what about the Divine Dragon? You'd just be a burden.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
But on Chapter 9, did I know?
If Sean wants
The
to come,
anticipation is killing me. I'm ready for this fun
I
fact.
understand why you'd be worried.
Well, if he has your permission, then I can only ask that you take good care of my boy.
What? You're actually allowing him to go?
Father, I told you, you don't need to worry about me. It's not like I'm never coming home. In fact, when I do return, I'll be a first-rate doctor. You'll see.
If you don't recruit Jade on map, then you get a super duper special recruit scene that was only ever shown online in marketing on the JP Twitter for Jade. Really?
I will.
That's kind of crazy. I'll have to look that up.
I can't wait to start working alongside the Divine Dragon.
The feeling is mutual.
And yeah, there is a small delay in chat. I have it as low as I can set it, but there is definitely a delay. We will be letting Jean play with matches. Usually I do let Jean play with matches, but I will not be on this playthrough. I typically use Anna or Jean, and this time we're using Anna. So here I'm gonna give my take on like Brave Lance, Sandstorm, Tamara. Because I think it's very similar to my take on like doing the Luna build on Alchrist. I don't think it's bad. Like, you can definitely do it, and it'll be fun, and it'll work in the late game. But I don't think it's, like... one, I don't think it works that well in the mid-game. Like, it works well in the end game when you've, like, capped out decks, you have your Forged Brave Lance. Maybe you've thrown Speed Taker and Speed Plus on her so that she gets, so that she starts doubling things and then quadding things and getting a bunch of chance to proc Sandstorm. And then it's really good, right? You get like 4 chances to proc Sandstorm, your dex is capped, you're doubling, it's great. But I think it takes a while to get there, and I don't think it's that much better than what other units get if you use those resources, right? Like, I don't know, if you take a, like, let's take a different unit, like, I mean, we can use, like, Marion and Panette. They come in the same chapter, right? If you put the exact same amount of resources into them, I think they perform, like, better throughout all of the game, except maybe the very late game. But it's still a fun build, and I think it's totally usable. In fact, we will be using it on this playthrough. We're using Tamara. So maybe my opinion will change once we try it out. Oh, I love Alchrist. Look at his little casual outfit. Look at him. We're gonna look at Alchrist for a minute. Look at this man. Look at my best friend. This is my best friend.
Oh, no.
I hope Tamara does blow me away on this run. I like Tamara as a character.
I'll do my best, but that's not saying much.
I agree that this game emphasizes base stats higher than growths. I would say that's like...
So sorry.
The inside of my mouth is all tingly.
Oh god, did Alchrist make a bad meal?
My goodness.
Damn it, Alchrist. Wait, that's minus on like a bunch of relevant stats. Jesus. Unutterably alien Emperor's Mess. Bro, we are having some rough cooking this stream. I think Panette does best in Warrior myself. I like to throw her in Warrior and put Vantage Wrath on there and give her a killer axe. Let her go to town.
This should be a fun workout.
Yes, Alchrist has my favorite eating a meal quote. I love this meal is like me disappointing. Poor guy. Always doubling is good, but the beautiful thing about Panette is that she doesn't really need to double. Like, oftentimes, especially once you have the Vantage Wrath set up, you can just kill with a big axe.
Hi there, I'm Jean.
Oh, Jean's about to get wrecked.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
My muscles.
I also think you can get Panette to doubling reasonably easily in whatever class if you really want to. Throw Lyn on her, you can give her speed, you can inherit Speed Taker.
I'll be your opponent.
All Christ is a good noodle. So if you're like All Christ, you're probably also a good noodle. Although probably much like All Christ, you gotta up that confidence. Yeah, you can get Lyndon's crit very high, which can be pretty fun if you throw Dire Thunder on him. I'm guessing some of our units are probably ready to inherit Cantor right about now. Let me check where our SPs are at. Let's see, Chloe is ready for Cantor. Oh, maybe just Chloe. Okay. What do I think is Kagetsu's best class? I like him in Wyvern Knight. I think he does well in Wyvern Knight. That's kind of like the basic bitch answer, right? Because everybody does well in Wyvern Knight.
Chloe, Royal Knight of Firene.
I am Sigurd. Prepare yourself.
I'll be interested to see what the meta for this game looks like, like a year from now. Because one of the interesting things about Three Houses to me is the way the meta shook out was not what I expected.
I'm so excited to fight alongside you.
I am no storybook hero.
Like, things I did not expect to be valuable in Three Houses ended up being pretty valuable. Like, you actually cared about Ignaz's extra accuracy. So here's the thing about memeing him into a Bow Knight. I honestly think that the best part about Kagetsu is that if you have a character, or if you have a class you want to use, but you don't think it's a good class, Kagetsu will be good at it, as long as it's a physical class. So I do think it's cool that he gives you, you know, maybe a few more opportunities to use some classes you might otherwise not. Although I haven't looked into Bow Knight much, I actually have no idea if Bow Knight is any good. Oh wait, don't change class, just manage skills. Let's get Cantor on there. Alright, we have met the first British child. Now it is time to meet the second British child. I don't think that's too hot of a take. I think the biggest challenge a lot of bow classes have is that they have to compete with warrior.
Definitely feel the presence of an emblem.
That looks like an altar over there.
Honestly, that's the problem with a lot of foot classes in general, is that it's like, I could just make them a warrior.
Yes.
Alright, Undead Necromancer, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night, and thanks for stopping by.
I think an invocation just came to me.
Yeah, we go to a whole new continent.
Dreamwell, Emblem of Dragons.
The DLC continent.
Marmar? No, excuse me, but who are you?
I'm the Divine Dragon. We came here because I sensed your presence.
Divine Dragon? Why, that's what I am too.
Yes, all of the DLC maps are on this little continent here.
I feel I've been asleep for a very long time.
I can relate to that, Tiki. Do you happen to remember anything from before your sleep?
I know my bracelet friends and I were all somewhere, very far away. We fought in so many battles. I cannot recall how they ended. I do remember.
Whenever the dragon does its victory pose, it's got a chunky belly. Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to its belly next time I have the victory pose on the dragon.
I was kept asleep in my former world too. It was to protect me, but I was still quite frightened. But then Mama made it so that I didn't need to sleep anymore.
Do you mean Marth? Are you talking about...
I will be picking up the silver card, yes.
You know him?
I do. Emblem Marth has been a guardian of Elios for a long time. If you'd be willing to join him in fighting to save this world, we'd be very grateful.
I would love to join your group. Traveling with so many new friends sounds like fun. But if I'm to join you, I'd like to see what drives you to fight. Will you show me your essence?
Of course. How do we do that?
Why, that's easy. You can battle against me. Then
Delete the economy. We will definitely be deleting the economy. We're using Anna, we're gonna have the silver card, we're doing all the DLC. Well, silver card is only 30%, but 30% of all of your money is still pretty good. Oh, actually, we're gonna bring all Christ as a second bow user. Will be appreciated on this map. We can give him the Alphonse bond ring. Yeah, plus I paid for it. Look, I already did my no DLC run, okay? Now I'm gonna indulge myself in the broken DLC. I've paid my dues.
Now then, show me your strength. These doors are protected by a powerful force. These sigils are the only way to
I left Kagetsu in Swordmaster once, and it's still fine. And he's definitely better in other classes, but his stats are so good that you can just put him in whatever. Anyone got good Alfred build or meme? I don't have a good build for you. I think, whatever you do, I think you want to take him out of his base class.
I'll do my best.
I'm listening.
Yeah, that'll work. Just wanna... Gonna immediately get him off this avoid tile.
Where to?
I don't really want to deal with this avoid tile.
Understood.
Yeah, that's why I agree that Kagetsu does well on whatever physical class you put him in. And that's why I was saying, I think he's a good opportunity if there is a class that you like, but you don't think is very good. Kagetsu is a good chance to use it anyway. Why are dragons so British? Really just Tiki, right? Tiki's the only British dragon. I do think with Alfred, the most important thing is just not to put him in his unique class, because he really needs the help with his speed. And his unique class does not give him any. Couldn't have hit that, Anna? I would have appreciated it. Now I have to have a Leer do it.
I'm getting hungry.
Alfred becomes a furry. Very good, I guess. Yeah, good for Alfred. He can be a furry if he wants. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely make Alfred work doing, like, the things that make everyone good, right? Like, you can throw Lucina on him, Dual Assist Plus. And that works. I'm inclined to agree, Alfred on a wolf is probably better than Alfred on a horse.
This ice.
Ready.
Oh right, everyone's speed is lowered from the stupid meal. Bummer. Damn you all, Christ. Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint about Alchrist's shitty meal. It's negatively affecting my mental health. Alchrist's cooking isn't gonna kill anybody. I don't think, but... yeah, Arms Shield is definitely good to get on Louis before the incident. I probably should have put another staff on Anna. You have a heal and a mend? Yeah, she can just borrow one from Citrine. So that'll be fine. I'm curious, would I indulge you? What do the Frost Dragons look like? The flavor tooltip. Let's see. Which tooltip are you interested in? I can't believe Alchris cooking burned my crops, poisoned my water supply, and probably created the Fell Dragon. It did?
Anytime.
Yeah, the dragons look really cool in this game, I think. Oh, for a second I thought Etienne missed, and I was like, damn, she missed on the 93? The bummer. Yeah, their stats aren't huge. Although most of their stats don't need to be huge, since their damage is just flat.
Say the word.
I need to remember to use stat boosters. I have a bunch of... I have, like, at least 2 really good stat boosters. And a skill book. And I need to at least use the 2 good ones. Here, we can actually probably find time to use it this chapter. Because the energy ring definitely goes on, or the energy drop definitely goes on Chloe. What do you do? How much damage? 22. Okay. Their weapons have, yeah, they just ignore defense. So they do the damage they say they're gonna do. They're very honest weapons that way. Woo, sheesh! Freeze immunity, time to shine in the DLC. Well, the thing is, the freezing isn't actually that big of a deal if you play the map the way that I'm going to play it. Which I will explain in a moment. I didn't think Louis would get doubled. I forgot to check. Time to go back in time. Woohoo! I'm not playing the map as Kaga intended. You have to fight all the reinforcements either way. Look, I've played... Yeah, I'll explain the way I'm going to play this map and then the way you're supposed to play this map when I do it. Nice. We stand Chloe quit. Chloe quit. Chloe crit. Someone died probably because of, let me see if it was because of Allchrist's cooking. I doubt it. Speed 9. No, it wasn't the cooking. Although that would have been pretty funny. Okay, so here's the way that this map is supposed to be played. We're supposed to... What is your speed? 9. Okay. You're supposed to work your way up the map, and then up. Wow, big dodge. You're supposed to slowly work your way up the map, right? Dealing with these guys as normal. And then right when you get to around here, if you're playing at like a normal speed, a bunch of reinforcements will start spawning here every turn. And it's really annoying to deal with both them and these guys. And you basically, it's very difficult to progress until you kill the reinforcements. Alternatively, the alternative, if you are quick, you can like rush down this path to the side or up here and then deal with the reinforcements in a choke point. But regardless of what you do, the reinforcements are a little tricky and you kind of have to kill all of them. So what we're going to do is kill them where they spawn. That's a bad level up. Unfortunate, Anna. Oh yeah, this is going to be a high turn map. But the thing is, even if you don't spawn camp them, it's still a high turn map because, like, you have to kill all the reinforcements basically anyway. Unless you're, like, doing some warp shenanigans. No ambush spawns truly was a mistake. How does she have 9 build already? How much builds does she start with? Has she just quietly been getting a lot of build levels? Let me look up her starting build. We're gonna be here for a minute. Oh, she's had 2 build levels. Yeah, that's pretty good. We do stan a build level. I think it's really funny that they put build growths in this game. Very, very Kaga-esque. Soon. They take longer to spawn than I thought. There they are. This game would have been cracked with movement levels. Oh man. Yeah, I could go for some movement levels. Give me all the weird Kaga mechanics. Why not? Wait, don't go back. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to engage. Random growths. Did I miss a 99? Maybe. It doesn't super matter for this part, because we should be able to easily take everything out. Or oh, we might miss one, actually. Here we can do one of these. The dragons look strange in this map. They don't even have eyes. Is that true? Do they not have eyes? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, they don't. Look at that. Imagine being a dragon and not even having eyes. Like, how disappointing. Can you kill this guy with any of your multiple axes? No? Fortunate. Oh, Seraphim might kill this guy. I would like to kill him, but I might have to echo. Everybody can double with echo. Why worry about speed? What I really want in an FE game is a multi-headed dragon. We don't get hydras. We need some hydras. Anna's gonna be a very happy child. She's gonna get a lot of experience out of this. Which is basically the point of this exercise, is to get Anna leveled up. True, everybody can quad with Echo. You're not wrong. Everybody can quad with Leaf, too. How many staves did I buy? Oh, a lot. That's like the main thing I spend money on this game is staves. Just like Thracia. Fun fact, all Chris' cooking does stop us from getting this kill. And it's fine, we get it anyway. But we get it easier if all Chris knew how to cook! Yeah, Fallen Star is the next combat. Leaf is the weakest emblem, kind of like he's weak pre-promo in FE4. Yeah, but the difference is in FE4 he eventually becomes good. You do, you know, you get to promote him and then he's good. I always just save scum the cooking. I know that you can. I'm trying not to save scum on this playthrough. But I have no real issue with save scumming it, because it is pretty annoying. Sorry, how are you getting hit? Do you have a hand axe that I don't know about? You do, okay. But it's fine, you can take a hit. Everybody can take a hit. Usually, you don't usually get the, Does sleeping reset cooking? That's good to know, if so. Kill to Alir. Does sleeping reset the RNG seed? Can I be doing that for emblem grinding as well? Because whenever I've been doing, like, the bond ring grinding, I've been doing, like, going into a map to reset the RNG. Can you just sleep to have that? Oh, no, sleeping changes the position of the dudes, right? So you get a different guy cooking. Yeah, you get a different cook. That makes sense. Tia, if you could do, like, slightly more damage, that'd be sick. Boom, 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 boom. I love that they used the classic Fire Emblem. Makes me happy, brings me joy. Yeah, I assumed that the ingredients increased the likelihood of getting a good rank. Which is what determines if you get leftovers, I'm pretty sure. Do you not have a hand axe equipped? Be cool if you did. Bonk. Yeah, that was my impression, that whether you got leftovers or not was determined by whether your dish was a C rank or not. For a second I thought Etienne missed, and I was like, did she just miss 100? But she did not. Etienne knows what she's doing. Ooh, so does Chloe. Chloe's just dodging these dragons, man. I appreciate it. Not that leftovers are super important until you have the skill that cares about eating leftovers. And then they're pretty good. I like to give that skill to whoever my Byleth user is so I can get more four-way dances.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
You're not that tough, Anna. That's why I have to baby you. There are very few units who have innate axe proficiency. That's true. Not a ton. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell if something's having a big impact. Because it's, you know, it's kind of black box. You don't really get to see exactly what happens. Dude, my Alir's kinda sucking at combat. It's actually a bit of an issue. Need her to catch up a bit, but she's not that far behind. I know she usually falls off in combat, but this is a bit of a yikes. Her performance lately. What is in the inventory of that isolated martial monk? I'm guessing either a freeze staff or a silence. Yeah, freeze. And a physic. Actually, can she one-shot this one? Or curious? Sure can. You go, Chloe. We definitely stand Chloe. Chloe has been very good to me. Bro, losing a point of strength on everyone is really annoying, but... Oh my god. Can we get this with the steel bow, or do we miss it by 1? Okay, we can get it with the steel bow. I mean, you could staple Tiki to Alir, but the thing is, you don't really need to fix Alir's combat. Because eventually they just get all of the good support unit stuff. She just doesn't have it yet. But one day, she will have either Byleth or Corrin, and I just won't have to attack with her. Did Ockers burn the water or something when cooking that meal? I'm trying to remember what was in that meal. I know there were berries involved. He didn't know how to cook the rare fruit. Like, I assume it was a pineapple or something and he didn't cut it up. He just stuck the whole pineapple in the dish. Which, as you may know, is not how you prepare a pineapple. There's your cooking lesson for the day. I haven't used it yet, but my parents bought me like a specialty tool for coring pineapples for Christmas. So I need to buy a pineapple at some point and use that. Alright, I'm not sure if we're done with the reinforcements or there's one more wave. There might be one more wave. Do the DLC maps use their own custom remix? Yeah, so all of the DLC maps have a unique mix of a song, except for, the... what's her name? The Camilla one uses the same song as the Corrin map, I'm pretty sure. See, there are a couple units that I don't even think you can really stick Tiki on to fix. Like, you stick it on Boucheron, great, our 20% growth goes to 35. Like, if by fixing him you mean, like, we can make him average with Tiki, but we can't really fix him. Sadly. Just kill him. I was thinking about trying to get somebody else that kill, but then I was like, it's not worth the trouble. I am the ocean's gray waves, it's true. Many people have said this. It is known. Okay, these guys should all be able to take a hit except for Citrine, who probably can't. He is not very durable. Let's see, 22 on 6. Yeah, everybody can take a hit. Just make sure you don't have Armor Slayer equipped, right? Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, Three Houses Bracelet is probably the best one to fix his strength issues because it just gives him flat strength rather than growth. Because he doesn't need, like, he needs some immediate strength, and Three Houses Bracelet definitely gives him that. Alright, so we can deal 16 damage there. And Chloe is 17 per hit. Cool, so that'll work. Can we kill everything else if we do that?
Our foes are strong.
Probably. Yeah, we should be good. Ooh, that's a dicey hit rate. Are we okay to go with the Iron Lance? Do I need him to hit with, Yeah, I think the Iron Lance should be okay, then we can finish with Citrine. Assuming he doesn't miss here. Yeah, a few of the guys in the fortress eventually start being like, hey, you're supposed to be moving. Did I calculate Chloe doing like 2 attacks or something? I think I must have. That's fine. We're gonna make a small adjustment to the way that I did this. Just a little one. I have to look at what Bunei's like stat layout is. I haven't paid much attention to him because, to be frank, I do not like him. So I have to look at what he actually brings to the table. I'm sure there's something you can do with him. There's something you can do with almost everybody in this game. Like, yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you could stick him in hero and give him dual assist. Perhaps another unit could do it better, but he can definitely do it. We still have to use Anna so that we can get a little damage on... Or actually, can she do it with an axe? She sure can. Bruh. You're killing me, dude. Although I think it's fine. As long as you don't miss twice. Unhinged man eats literally everything he sees. True. I don't know why there always has to be at least one character in a Fire Emblem game. Sometimes multiple. Whose gimmick is just being really weird about food. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. Okay, dragon do 17 damage. Can you do more than 17? Yeah, you can do up to 22. How much do you guys do? Just 7? So total of 14. Plus 22. 36. So she should be okay. And that's presuming she gets hit by everything. She probably won't. Yeah. I suppose I should check this guy. 15. Okay, you can do a little damage too. Oh, yeah, I'll Chris give that longbow back in a sec.
This may be risky.
Oh, for some reason I thought Louis was frozen. What did you staff him with? Ah, Citrine is silenced. That's what's happening. Trying to figure out the way to do this where I do not get wrecked. This feels stupid, but it probably works. I could warp Ragnarok. Yeah, that'll work. Tempest Trial Relay will fuel this god-awful machine. Oh, is there one more wave of reinforcements? I thought we were done with them, but there might be one more. I think we can manage one more wave of reinforcements, though. Pune bond support with Sigurd. Your sword could be used for a barbecue party. Poor Sigurd. Poor Sigurd. Everybody wants to come to his barbecue. But he doesn't know that he shouldn't throw one. It's just not the right kind of event for Sigurd. He doesn't need to be throwing a barbecue. Oh my god, you get doubled, Etienne? Christ! Okay, well, let's go back. Alright, we're gonna back off a bit. We're gonna let our javelin friend here deal with the reinforcements, or the mages rather. And then we will deal with the reinforcements when they spawn. Move you out of silence range. The answer to does Etienne get doubled is always yes. Yeah, you're probably right. You don't get doubled, though, do you? Or you do get doubled. Everybody's getting doubled. You do 21 twice. So it's fine. Anna survives that. This chapter's a mess. Oh, good job hitting your hand axe, though. That's actually kind of helpful.
I live to serve.
It's worked out in kind of an annoying way. Oh my god, he misses the kill because of the bad food! With good food, that kills!
I won't give up.
For a second I thought Alir missed and I was gonna have a heart attack. I was like, really need you to hit that one, buddy. Okay, Mercurius doesn't quite get us a kill there. That's fine. Give longbow. This is the game where Sigurd is surrounded by all fire sages. That's true. Maybe that's why he wants to advance away from them so quickly. That is typically how I play that Sigurd map, is I just have him kind of yeet himself away. Alright, we should be good. You have 15 attack on 8 speed. Which shouldn't be a double here. I have 19 attack on 15 speed. So that's fine. Yeah, so if you do 15, it'd be 11 twice, and Citrine would live. This is Random Growths. Also, hi Flock. Hope you're doing well tonight. But yeah, we're getting the true Fire Emblem Random Growths experience.
Let's be careful.
I'm in the house like carpet.
Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Flock. I appreciate that. A matter of who I want to give the kill to. We can get Louis a level. Actually, we can get Louis a level, but he won't get the kill. We'll give Citrine the kill. I should probably give Louis a real lance. That might help him a bit. Are you silenced, Citrine? You sure are. You sure are. We can get the big heal here, lots of XP. We love to see it. Only gotten 3 magic level ups so far. It's a little disappointing.
Whatever you ask.
Oh no, well I hope your surgery went okay, and I'm glad you're going to be out of there in a couple days.
Here I go.
The last time I had surgery was for my appendix, and that sucked, so I can't imagine. Hi Green Orb, thanks for subscribing. Oh, there's another wave? I thought we were done with reinforcements.
I'm getting hungry.
Well, then I may have complicated this for myself. That is the third Anna build level. She is going to be jacked. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that build, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Flock. I hope things go okay for you at the hospital. But yeah, you guys can see why I prefer to take these reinforcement waves on their own. It is a severe headache to try to, like, take them on where you're supposed to take them on. Yeah, medical procedures are always scary, even the simple ones. I mean, even routine surgery is still surgery, right?
I'm listening.
That's why I'm thinking, like, at some point I turtled right above the spawn of my entire game was so laggy. Oh no. At some point, I've been thinking I want to get LASIK done. And I definitely do. But the process is very scary to me. The thing where they, like, a thing holds your eye open. So I will definitely do it at some point, but the procedures like that can make me a little nervous. Alright. By George, I think we've done it. I think that this is the last reinforcement wave. I know I said that before, but this time I think it really is. Well, here, we can see if that's the last wave. I put Lapis in Dragon range for actually no reason. That's a whoopsie. Whatever, she should be able to take a hit. Oh, nice, she dodged. You go, Lapis. Yeah, that was the 3 dragon waves, so that was the last one. Perfect. Now, we just have to deal with the dragons that are already here. Which is a lot more manageable. No more new dragons. That's true. At least Tiki isn't free to run amok. They really should have made the reinforcement waves, like, a little less intense, but, like, make it so that you can't spawn camp them like I did. Would have made this map a little better. Because normally I don't like doing that. But this map's real annoying if you play it the way you're supposed to play it. Not unbeatable by any means. I did beat it the way you're supposed to the first couple times, but it's really boring, and I don't like it. Oh, nice crit. We love a big crit. Dude, Lucina cannot come fast enough to get dual assist on Lapis. My girl has some strength problems. Although we could potentially give her the 3 houses ring for a bit. That would help. Eventually, I'm also gonna have to reclass Chloe. I meant for her to be a Sword Griffin, but I accidentally made her a Lance Griffin. But the problem is, eventually, barring RNG Blessedness, she will probably have strength problems. And when she does, I am going to want to switch her to the 11 Sword. But I can't do that if I have her in the wrong type of Griffin. I'm so glad the Celica Paralogue isn't one of those maps where an enemy summons 87 monsters. No, it's one of those maps where, like, a bunch of enemies summon 87 monsters. That's what you wanted, right? That's better. Actually, I don't mind the Celica Paralogue too much, because the thing is, they do spawn 8 million monsters, but on the flip side, they aren't, you can bait Celica on, like, turn 1. So they summon a bunch of monsters, but you don't actually have to fight many of them. The Armor Knight is a problem. We might need to go back and play this turn a little differently. You do 22. Well, Let's see what we can do here. Because she can take a hit. So what I'm relying on here is that I'm pretty sure this guy won't attack, even if he can kill. I'm pretty sure he will just shield this guy. Although, actually, it might not matter, because we can probably just move Louis there to... Louis? Combined Louis and Chloe. You do 22 damage, so you can't kill. And we can shield Gambit in case the dragon attacks you. Then we can just have Louis log up here. We can break the chain guard, too. Yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we're good. No, we're not, because he has a melee attack. My dumbass forgot that he has a melee attack. Could I also have just had Louis do what? Yeah, I'm dumb. I don't know why I did that the way that I did it. When I could have very easily just done this. Could have just done this. Isn't that better? Because you can't kill anyone on your own. I mean, it does assume that I am correct that that this guy won't... Actually, Anna can take a hit, right? 33 health. He's not doubling. Yeah, you just have Anna stand here. She could take a hit. And we'll come here and shield Gambit. Alright, my brain grew bigger that turn. The power of thinking through your actions. Ah, that's why I didn't move Louis there, huh? Perhaps my actions were not so thought through. Alright. I'm just gonna... that turn is definitely playable, but... I'm just gonna come back and, like, do the aggro better this time. We're gonna be a little wiser. Man, even with the rapier, so you can't kill him? That's kind of crazy. I don't think it matters, though. So, Louis can attack this guy, and then he just has to canter out. But he can't do much else, because he'll get doubled by the dragon. That should be okay, right? So you have 9 speed. So we can use the Armor Slayer, we just need to make sure that we trade it off of Alir, and then it's fine. But we do need to trade it off because she'll get doubled. Okay. Braid. Do not use that Armor Slayer, please. And there we go. No problem. No problem at all.
Here until the end.
This map is very long. Yeah. It doesn't help that, like, we have to go all the way to the middle, then all the way to the left, then all the way to the right. The way it's laid out makes it take longer than it seems like it should. Give me Javelin. Break that chain guard. And we might as well use the Lodestar Rush, why not? But yeah, I promise this map does end eventually. Hey, there's the magic level up we crave. I like the paralogue Lynn asked for Stormbait Ike. Proceeds to destroy an entire... Forgot how to talk. Proceeds to destroy an entire castle. I thought that was so funny when Ike did that. I was in disbelief. I was like, that's not what happens in this map in your game. Alright. 2,000 Gs. Yeah, I don't know. The map also feels like it's designed for you to, like, split up. Like, I feel like they want me to send someone up the middle and then go to the left. But, the enemies are pretty tough, so it's a little scary to split your army.
The door's open.
How do you even get the silver card? There are two options. I could tell you how we get it. We will be using the rewarp staff. However, if you want to do it the slow way, you can send a unit all the way around here. If you want to save, like, a use of the rewarp staff. I don't have that kind of patience, so I will be using the rewarp to get it. The rewarp. Actually, it's only the rewarp when Micaiah uses it. When Micaiah uses it, it's the rewarp. When anybody else uses it, it's the me warp. Use our Rider's Bane. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I keep forgetting that Louis gets doubled by the dragons. Usually I do this chapter... Oh, it might be okay. We might be able to make it okay. Usually I do this chapter a little earlier in the game. And when you do it a little earlier in the game, Louis does not get doubled by the by the dragons. So I keep thinking they can't double, because usually they're so slow when I do this chapter that they basically can't. However, that is not the case in this particular iteration, so I'm trying to think if Louis is screwed or not. Is there anything we can do about where we've placed him? Maybe. We might be able to use an obstruct. I think Louis is at the very edge of his range, so we need to only delay this guy a little bit. So I think we should be able to do that with an obstruct, but it's going to have to be Anna that does it. Because we need the, we need it to cover 4 spaces. Well, we need it to cover 2 spaces. Oh, I need to engage first. Very important. There we go. We saved him. God, I can't even get the kill on Alir. Alir, you do so little damage. You're killing me, buddy. Fire 2113. Yeah. Take that hit, no problemo. Probably get this kill on Alir. I'm gonna send these guys to go get that. And then Citrine can use the me warp. Go get us a silver card. I wish they put a little event there. It would be funny to see the characters say something when they pick up the silver card. They could make a joke about you coming all the way out there or something. So let me check. But I am guessing that Tiki has Veteran Plus. Which means we can't just Archer her down. You got Veteran Plus? You sure do. I wonder what the validity is of... no, I don't think you could get down there fast enough. I was thinking maybe you could, like, have a bunch of units here, then have someone step on it, and then have somebody, like, come kill that dragon before she Divine Blessings it. You probably could. But I don't know, it'd be kind of tight. He's actually fairly far from the, where the gate starts. Want to refresh Anna's emblem so that we have access to Great Sacrifice. Okay, you can rush to the dragon. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I do need to catch these guys up because Chloe is definitely my most powerful unit at this time. Do not want to be fighting dragons without her. Yeah, that makes sense that you could do it with, like a Yunaka dodge strat. We're not using Yunaka on this playthrough, so sadly we cannot. Which means I should have given her Forged Dagger to Lapis. I don't know why I didn't. Because I have a dodge plus dagger on Yunaka. But I bet that be making good use out of that with my other units. You kill with a Fallen Star? Yeah, you can. No, you can't. Wait, you can. I just have to take care of the, I just have to get the Allure bonus on. Although, is there like a good way for me to do that? Curious, can you... Does this work? No. I didn't think it would, but I was like, it's worth a shot. Alright, we can still use Fallen Star here, though. We can take her down to 1, it's fine. We have a lot of people that can do 1 chip. And doing 20 with Warp Monster Grist. There is a way to make that chapter easier. Do you want to know it, or do you want to figure it out for yourself?
Where to?
Let me enjoy having to rewind 100 times. Fair enough, that's why I asked. I was like, you might not want to know. But yeah, there is a bit of a life hack to that chapter. Alright. This might not work, depending on how they break the ice. But we might still be in trouble. Okay, that's good. Tiki broke the ice. We want that. Okay, but that's less good.
Many regrets.
All right, we're gonna have to do these turns a little differently. Fortunately, we're at the end and we still have like 5 attempts here, so I'm not too stressed about it. This should enable us to actually get the kill on the Fallen Star. Oh boy, Tiki map. We're almost done with it. I just gotta figure out these last couple turns. I made the very fun blunder of not bringing a single archer to this map. Yeah, that's definitely a that's a challenge on this map, for sure. I think this should work, because basically, Chloe just needs to be able to survive one hit, which she can, because Tiki can't get to either of them. Louis isn't going to die, and these 3 ices should prevent them from getting to Allchrist. So I do believe this is the way. I hated this fight more on hard than I did the final Crystal Break chapter. That's fair. I think this map, depending on when you do it, can be really hard or like not so hard. Again, it depends also if you cheese the reinforcements at the beginning or not, which I did this time. And I have no regrets. I'll do it again.
Let's be careful. I'll do it.
Question is, can we kill Tiki this turn? Because if not, we can obstruct. We can kill the dudes and then obstruct to stall again. That is an option. And it might be the move. I think it is. Then we just kill her next turn with all of our units. Yeah, Micaiah is huge on this map. Even just, I've just been using her to set up obstructs, and it's been very important. Obstruct is very valuable for the nothing that it costs. Like, it's dirt cheap for what it does. You can't take a hit, right? Oh, you don't need to take a hit. She's on melee mode. We love it when we don't need to take a hit. It is appreciated. Okay, we need to load star because you can't take a counter. The Seraphim get bonus damage here. I forget what its conditions are. The Emblem boss theme is so good. This game's got a banging soundtrack, to be honest. Let's see, 4, 6, 4, 5. Okay, the only difference is accuracy, so we should use the Seraphim. Or how much do we get out of Warp Ragnarok? Do we get more out of that? We do. I'm finishing up soon anyway.
I see. Of course.
Alrighty. We should be good. Yeah, we're good.
Well. Mama, I'm so glad to
Marmar.
I've been doing so well.
I also love Tiki's dragon form. Second only to the chicken dragon in Fire Emblem 6.
I would love to travel with you.
Did I mess up? Am I gonna be just short, or does just Louis have to do it? Just Louis has to do it. Don't miss, please. Oh my god! Ah! Oh wait, it's fine. We're good. Crisis averted. Alright, is there any way I can just do 9 damage and not have to rely on 2 things to hit? Nope, we gotta rely on an 80% here. Alright, there you go, Anna. Alright, that was a mess, but we did it. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable to miss the silver card. I missed it the first time I did the map. And it's not that important. Like, you don't really need it.
Wow, that was incredible.
You know, which makes sense because, you know, if you don't have the DLC, you don't even get it, so...
You showed me your true essence as well. Even in battle, you were warm and kind. I would be ever so glad to help you. I quite look
Only 58 total turns.
Thank you, Tiki.
Yeah, we finished the map in a very timely manner, okay?
I'm flattered.
I could have been another 100.
Oh, and it's not just me. My bracelet friends are here as well. I'm sure they would be happy to help.
You mean there are even more bracelet emblems here in Elios?
Yes, we just arrived recently. I'll tell you where they are, so you can go and meet them. I do believe they are all sleeping. I only hope they're having good dreams. I used to have terrible nightmares about turning into a beast and hurting people.
That must have been awful. I'm so sorry.
It was. But it's better now.
Oh, I am mentally prepared for Camilla's map. That took us 80 years to finish when I was doing it, when the DLC came out. Although I did find it not to be as bad when I did it earlier in the game, so maybe that'll hold true here as well.
Well with everyone.
I cannot wait to meet them. Let's be on our way.
Oh, I kind of like Soren's map. It is a tough cookie though.
See you again.
It's a relief to see you as well. Now I can fulfill the promise I made to protect you.
I'm glad you remember. I never forgot. Now that we're reunited, I know I have nothing to fear. This will be so much fun.
With you by my side, Tiki, I'm sure I can take on any battle. Together, we will protect Elyos.
I promise to give it my all. I can't wait to travel with you again.
Yeah, you can get it done a lot quicker if you don't, like, wait for the reinforcements at the beginning like I did.
Indeed. We have a lot to catch up on, and just as much to look forward to.
Oh, Mama. I missed you so much.
Yeah, it's a tricky map, but I like Soren's map a lot. Alright, but that is where I'm going to end the stream for today. Next stream is going to be on Thursday at 6 CST. And we'll get on to the rest of the DLC maps. But thank you guys for hanging out, and I hope you have a good night.